We full ground. So before I go, I invite Pastor Tobi. I'm going to give you a little bit of a background to the story. So yesterday, I was on my usual walk every evening. I take a walk and I just walk around my estate trying to, lose some weight. When I saw the news on, because I'm following news stations all over the world. Someone said, I've not waved. Oh, yeah, let me wave. So I just saw it. Bam. Now, if there's anything you know about PT, PT does not like any type of negative news. He doesn't like to see it. He always likes to be positive. Now only me they send that. And they like look for in trouble, so I go send them negative news because I know. As in boys, they say, you they try. You say PT. He can flip on you if you send him bad news. He doesn't want to hear anything negative, and he doesn't like media. I don't care about media. So I saw this story, and normal me, where they always look for in trouble. I now see him. I say, this one now, what is it called? This one now, UK news. Is this something we should be worried about? I called PT. PT was in the middle of a party. They were having fun. I called him. He now switched it to video call and now made me greet everybody. I greeted everybody. I come one day talk to her and say, PT, he get one news where I see. Peter said, Daddy, please forget about any news. We're having fun. So I cut off the phone and continued my walk. I was chatting to one of my friends. So I just saw Ubi Franklin's call coming in frantically. Ubi, waiting they happen. Now I pick Ubi call. Baba, waiting they happen. No, this, that. Oh. Say even David, they panic. What's going on? What's happening? I now called PT back, urgently, back to back, because he showed me that, look, I'm at a party. I don't want to talk about all these things. So I now called him again. I now tried to get, because he still wanted to be in that party. When I say, please, we need to talk about this, that's when PT actually paid any attention to it. This was what happened yesterday. So I've noticed some people say, where is PT? He's coming, calm down. You're not going to see him anywhere else. So I've noticed one thing with Nigerians. Una, they like when people dey ground. A man like Ike Sonyo Deni Lele. You are happy at bad news. Why? This in Yoruba chemistry is called ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. If PT buy Lamborghini, I go happy. If he buy house, I not go happy. If he born Pekin, I not go happy. As you hear deport like this, Unagbola ho begin rise. Solomon Buchi, Babiala. I sure say some people who don't go airport, go they wait, say, he soon they come. Why? Who did this to you people? Why are you hoping for the downfall of somebody that is supposed to be making you proud in that UK? Anyway, you did not come here to hear me talk. You came here to see a great man. I hope they have not engaged him on the phone, because the amount of phone calls that he'll be receiving right now from well-wishers. It's common among us. It's common. We are happy. We're waiting for him to come and join us. We are happy. Someone say, "Oga, go to the point." Waiting they do you. If I enter you now, go be like, say I did wicked to the less privileged. If I say I no do the live again, I want go sleep. Waiting when I go do. When I pay me money, when I subscribe to my channel. Eje farabale. PT they come, go join us now. In the meantime, while we are waiting for PT, let me bring Sama Baby to be entertaining us. Let me bring somebody. Where are all the invites where people send me now? I don't misplace them. We are waiting for him. You can hear me call. The number down the ring. He must have been on the phone before. Dr. John J, I see you. Somebody say I'm loyal, Sha. There's nothing like loyal. We are loyal to the truth. What's the truth? Someone say, "I not let Daddy Free sleep since yesterday." Me. Me. Tobi Adegbo got day. Father, let me just comport myself and behave myself, you know. Pete is a man of God. Me, I'm a man of violence. When I say you go cry, now Papa and your mama go cry for us. Mama told it yes to Koni. If your papa and your mama not cry over you, I want you mama to key. Let me not say anything to you. Freshest, Oshe.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing, PT?
I'm here. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. We are so happy. I don't want to stress you. I don't want you to say anything that will stress you. We are worried about our well-wishers. That's what is bothering us. Those who care, those who call, those who left their busy schedules, those who reached out to friends and family. Let me not talk. Pity, over to you.
I thank them. I thank everyone who has called. I thank everyone. I thank you. I'm fine. We're all fine. The videos have spoken, and I really love everybody. The support, the love has been overwhelming. It's unbelievable. I'm home. We're just having dinner with your people, my brothers, your brothers, the leaders. We're grateful. We're here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, hey Joey, how you doing? Oh wow, it's PlayStation time. Guys, that was PT. He's at home chilling. One person called me. They say they will bring and come Nigeria today. He look like who they come Nigeria to you. He look like who they come Nigeria to you. You see, if we were this good and at believing true narratives. Someone is asking a question. Are you a real pastor? You will not exist. You are a comment on the comment section. You don't exist. You're not a human being. Yeah, comment on the comment section. Irrelevant. Are you a real pastor? Is your father a real human being? Yoloshi. See, this thing, your New Year resolution for 2025 should be, I'm going to be happy when people are happy. The Bible says, rejoice. Look, I read down for you inside Bible. Rejoice when people are rejoicing. Like I bring Ubi Franklin. Rejoice when people are rejoicing. Ubi, where are you? These are some of the people that care, are worried. Ubi, how you doing, brother?
I dey cook.
What do they cook?
You know, we know they will be bachelors, so they cook.
Show us what they cook.
No. You want me to laugh me?
Yeah, he good. He go better me than laugh you. Boy, see as you fresh.
I want me I get 6 pack before 22, so that when we go beach, this December, everywhere go.
Uh-huh.
You know, see what they drink.
And they see, I want to ask you, how come people are so happy when they hear bad news about other people?
Well, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's because you know, this social media thing, they're very depressing. You do like say you could just wake up, just see person don't buy car, buy watch, buy this and buy that one. And what they do is basically they just say, you know, people are just always waiting and praying, right? For someone to fall so that they can talk, you know. But they don't understand that, see, everybody, so that freeze. You know, say me and you will talk yesterday.
Yes, now.
There's one of my guy, I will never believe that what is happening to him is happening to him. But because he's not known, nobody know him. Yeah, he's been going through it quietly. You understand? And I only found out yesterday. Why? Because they add me for group, say we need to help our main bounce back. So this guy has been going through it for almost, let's say, eight months. He go in and out of police, in and out of EFCC every day. So I now ask myself that because this guy is not popular, nobody knows that he's going through some business crash or business thing will happen. So the thing is, once you did social media, once you're out there, people they always target say, may you fall, may you fall, may you fall, may you fall. Do you understand? That's what they always do. They just want may you fall. Oh, this guy, you understand? Now just may you fall, now be their own. You understand? You understand? So the truth is that you feel they chop like this, people say, see how they chop. You understand? Like you like watch. You understand? You see every time you do like this, we know how it happen. You know, that's why you do that. It pay people. So if you clean your face, it pay people. So trust me, I know that. See, let's be honest. I know that the world is in a very chaotic environment, chaotic place right now. Everybody's going through their own wahala. I tell you, nobody when they go through issue. Everybody they go through wahala. You understand? But at the end of the day, if something happening, you don't start to tweet. Oh, did they come back tomorrow? They do this. They go do this. You know, I told somebody yesterday. I said, even if Pastor Tobi comes to Nigeria, I believe he will even live a better life here, yeah, than anywhere else. You understand? You get money, you get people. You understand? Me, I even call I say, BT, Havana. I don't move on my room or at least you go there with me, maybe say as BT land Nigeria and we start to land. You know, the thing is there are situations and things happen, you know. But at the end of the day, more no they quick to just, you know, if BT don't post that video, a lot of people will see they will continue to post them. Guess what? The amount of people who post the first news, they're not gonna post this video.
They're not gonna post something like that.
Because they want to say, okay, yeah, now waiting them believe, they don't believe and put them there. So I freeze. Trust me, keep doing what you're doing. You know how it is. It's a family. We love you.
We love you too, Tobi, bro. We love you. 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 And
survive for this life.
it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. And my greatest joy will always remain my greatest joy. Joy my life. I did live. My greatest joy will always be my greatest joy. Those that have impact. Una no pity. That's why una they talk like this. If forget money is the smallest thing pity can give you. Pity will put you in rooms.
Now access.
Will give you access. Do you understand? Will give you a listening ear.
People think that being around influential people is. People think that being around influential people is actually just because you want to ask them for money. I tell people, I always preach a lot of this about on my Instagram. I always talk about access. I'll tell you this today. My life today is the access, right? Is the relationship that I've kept with people.
Finish.
Do you understand? My life today, I know if I know not be relationships where I don't get with people, that is freeze. It will be problem for me for this life. My life today is the relationship that I have with people. This year, from the end of last year to this year has been kind of rough business-wise. Do you understand? But because of, say, you sabi your craft, people, they web say, they know say you be a good person, they'll just call you. Where are you? There's no business like this, so go there, do it, collect your own percentage from it, and pay this person his own percentage. Finish. And now, you get person who will call you, say, go do something. When you go there, go do them. You will not say, this thing you are doing it at the back of, may you are doing at the back of, may you just not say, person don't put you for room. And you know what? If somebody opens the door for you, and you enter that door, you no go back inside that door. That means that you no do the business well. If you call, you see, I've said it today, and I want everybody to listen to this. Everything I've become in life, everything I am in life today, now access. Now access either through my friends, family, senior friends. Do you understand? You know, people they call chairman. But some of them, they call that chairman, they don't open door, tell you say enter here, go do anything. Because there are people who they even call chairman, they don't even if you open door for you say, enter here, go collect something from here. As I did, so the only thing I would say is that this year, I've survived on access. Is it relationship I kept when I was in government? Yeah. Is it relationship I kept like within the music industry? Do you understand? So how you want to go out? If you don't have those relationships and keep them going, you've been in the media space for years. Do you understand?
Now relationships.
Yeah, now relationship. So if I call you and say that freeze, you get one event where they go and I want me to come host them. Hosting that event is because of say I know say you go kill up. You understand? Your diction. Say get event where they say they'll say no, that the freeze has the right diction for this. Not because the diction, but because of the relationship and the closeness where people don't say you on camera and you off camera. Yeah, you even speak better off camera. Because you are camera. Just on camera, people they fight you, they give them back. What I'm just trying to say is that freeze. I just believe that today, tomorrow, forever, it is very impossible for people to love you. You understand? Regardless of what happens. See, people they follow. You understand?
I want to tell you something, just so that you understand how loving PT is. I said you are aware of this thing because we're all into it. Me and David had a fallout. PT did not sleep.
I was there now.
Now do you understand? PT, at a point David was upset. At a point I was upset. Last, PT put me and David together at his party. Say, okay, una be brothers.
When he say that even thing don't be even together. Say once he see you, yeah, he just know say. Now my mom, you see, it happens seamlessly.
But you see, if PT had not engineered it, exactly. And if you had not, some people when people they fight, now then they happy.
Oh yeah.
They will not call you aside and say, yeah. Just he put, and the same thing we did for you and another person for that same PT house. Remember, we sat down for over 2 hours.
We just I know that's the funny thing about life is we need to be our brother's keeper. See, I'm not saying that you need to know me to defend me, right? You don't need to know me to defend me. You can say whatever you want to say. You can say, I did this, I did that. One thing you need to understand is I'm a stand-up guy. And when it is right time for me to stand up for my own family, for my own people, for my kids, for my brothers and sisters within the industry and everything. That freeze, I'm telling you this today, right? There's nobody who has grown to become who they are today that have not passed through several situations.
100%.
Do you understand? I passed through the fair share of mine, right? But the most important thing is, I always tell myself this and that if I'm given more opportunity in life to get to where I want to go to, I believe one thing, I'll use it better. You understand? I'll use it better. I'll be more careful. I'll be more strategic. And you know what? Some of us are cast with 9 lives. You understand? We've had several opportunities to do things in life. Some people don't have that opportunity. That freeze. This is my 18th, 19th year in the Nigerian entertainment industry. A lot of my friends don't go Yankee. A lot of our people who follow statistics, they don't go Yankee. If I have not build relationship. I cannot be friends with everybody. And today, as we dey talk, so if you just do business with person, say the business go bad, the first thing when they'll call you scam straight. They don't want to hear whether something went wrong or something go this thing. I still do business with people every day. We dey chop money. Do you understand? We dey chop money. We dey build ourselves. They go. You know, but one thing that is very key is the same people where they call you name, say talk this one. Guess what? Right, Freeze, guess what?
What?
Those same people, if you check them very well, check their line, you find that say either some of them, yeah. Now people who don't use computer try to make money, you know work. They don't do different things, you know work. They can't believe say you where you will work. If like say they get something well. So if something just happen, bam, where they post it for social media, just
okay, we don't talk
what life is. So right, Freeze.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ubi.
Love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And
haters gonna hate, but you're gonna die.
Nice one, Ubi. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. You see, we need to understand that when I first heard of PT, my impression was, that guy. Until you know people, you will always have a bad impression about them. To be honest, jokes apart, we need to be able to walk with people. Do you know how many of your Nigerian GOs, top ones, do you know how many of your Nigerian GOs, top Nigerian GOs, cannot enter the UK? Do you know how many of them? As in, if I begin mention name, you know go fit believe. If I begin mention name, you know go fit believe. PT is a nice guy. He's a guy that cares about everybody. One of my very close schoolmates in secondary school, his younger brother was PT's best friend. The gentleman lost his life many years ago. Do you know PT still takes care of the wife and the son, the wife and the kids? I'm talking about something that happened 20 years ago. She was at his birthday last year, I think. Bringing her from America was the birthday present PT's family gave him. His childhood best friend's widow. I was there. Some of you are mentioning the GOs that cannot travel abroad. They are mentioning them. They can't get to the UK. Some of them and their children. But I don't know anything. No. The guy died 20 years ago. PT still takes care of his wife and kids. They now brought the widow from America as a surprise for PT on his birthday. PT was crying. They can't enter the UK because this scam they accuse PT of. Some of your GOs have real money issues. Real money issues that they cannot explain. That's why they can't go there. Simply Vic saw the lady. God bless you, Victor. They have real money issues. Let me tell you something for free. If PT had money issues, forget it. No be say, never go they talk deportation saying in use visa. Sure on here, is that a talk? You get evidence. Say person get money issues. You won't come they carry and go back Nigeria because of visa we use enter in 2005. Now talk be that. Now yarn be that. You self know. Somebody say, DF. I will before I block you, my uncle shake me from father, you know, because I've said I'll be gentle, but you have decided to be an unmoally, just like your father. He said the point is him thief or being no thief. If he thief, why police not carry him? If you DM me, I will give you Peter's address. Let me show you something. I will go to Peter's address with Google. Like I do one for you. I know if he tell you, make you not go there, go they beg her money. Show you they see this na Google. When you go to Google, scroll down to photos. Street view and 360 from Google. Show you they see. This na Google. Look the house very well. Show you they see. This na Google. Zoom in. Show you they see. Two cooling. One blue, one white. Look and well. Look and well. From Google Maps, if you go Google Map, you will see moto. Look and well. This is his house. Look at see. Zoom in. That's his house. From where? From Google Maps. See as I take reach there. Google Maps. Just type in address. In thief are being not thief. If they thief, why not carry him? Why if he thief, why they not carry him? If he thief, they go. If you thief for UK, you think say they go carry you come back Nigeria. And they're not going to still carry and go anywhere. May they leave them. And if they carry and come Nigeria, we live better than you. So leave it. Leave it. Everybody has their own. Ubi said it. Everybody. There's nobody that is free. There's nobody. Every day you will always have an issue. And the worst thing is people rely on newspaper like newspaper. No be sit down for my house one day. They release story say court say make I pay person 5 million. Case day Supreme Court. A whole punch newspaper. Carry story say court and no say make I pay. Why the person not come my house, come carry collecting 5 million now? You don't know my house. You don't know my house. Why you not come collecting 5 million now? Let me tell you, the newspaper will not sell if they are not sensational. That's how they sell. If no newspaper will sell, if newspaper come, it's like me that it freeze. If I come now and start talking, you know the things that interest me? Quantum mechanics. If I come here and talk about quantum mechanics, I don't go see 3 people. Ordinary Bible. Say I can't want preach you gospel unless I want content. Say God go bless you. You wait they don't cause how God won't take bless you where your life they upside down. But you want to hear that God will bless you. You want to shori ike, the wafe shori ire. You can't they run around after pastors we go they tell you all sorts of things. Those pastors not enter London because of this same fraud where they talk. They not go there. Oh. Somebody say talk too long here. Good night. No need for good night. Collect your rapture, premature rapture. You go quick see God. Oh, did he punch the whole newspaper like punch? Carry story say court say make I pay person the 5 million. Half story. Because they know say if they carry the real story say that the freeze don't carry the case go Supreme Court. They're not going to see anybody listen. People want to hear that, they found that the free is guilty. It make it pay 5 million. The person where they say make I pay 5 million, don't know where they stay. Why not come collecting 5 million? May you see waiting big person. Person where we dey inside court meeting, we talk any away. Or you know say my mouth's no good. Wait till I tell them. Now that Zoom meeting where we dey for court. They want to end the Zoom meeting. And let me tell you, in every stage in my life, that Zoom meeting, that day at the PT house, they do the Zoom meeting. PT day beside me. They calm me down, say, no, calm. I went off. Waiting I tell that guy for in life, anywhere where he see me go, they remember me. Nobody. Somebody say newspapers they lie. No, they don't lie. They sensation. They make it an issue because they know. Okay, make I ask you a question. They say, P.T., uncle of John Boyega. Waiting concern John Boyega inside this matter now. Waiting concern John Boyega inside the matter now. Just so that the matter go catch fire. Because some people know, some Oyinbo people no go know who P.T. be. But they know John Boyega from Star Wars. Just to make the matter get belle, just to make the matter pull through, just to make oil dey on top of the soup of the matter. Knowing that when you see it, panic button will set in, you go begin to jump up and down, your belle go begin to sweet you. Where so come and gist here today. Hey, child, so can't they busy. Someone said the PT John. Yes, he was here now. I want to say no integrity, Daddy Freeze. I get integrity past your papa. And your lotion, mama, make her off this light today on inside my eye. Waiting be this. So how far? Oh yeah, now they come. Now you will they wait for now. Sure, you know say they speaker. And they hear you for life. So they busy. I know they speak out. I don't panic out. I don't quickly cut. Oh. Please. Okay, I bring Sama while we they wait for Soso. Soso don't come. Oh yeah, Soso, yeah, come. TF, will you criticize if it was another pastor? Absolutely not. Do you know that I knew all those your Jews and their children that cannot go to the UK? Have you ever heard me talk about it? Those ones that have real financial cases. Have you heard me talk about it? Let me tell you what my problem is. Let me tell you what my problem is in this life. When pastors bend Bible to manipulate the brains of the congregation, that is when I have a problem. That is when I have a problem. I am King Sammy Rest. Iweleri Ibu Agbe Olenurike. You call yourself King Sammy. What is kingly about you? Your real name is Peasant Sammy. Elesin. Barapto Kudanoshi. We read that be a gay mala. If another person you don't criticize them, see foolishness, smell. Another person criticize and they paying you. It paying you. Okay, I bring Samamo gist small. Now Sama I want bring now. Hey, this one where Sama go they walk now. Now I go come pain me. Sama baby, Oshe, Yamabo. PT is coming back. He just sent me a message, said he's coming back. He said he's coming back. One person don't join. Okay, I bring Ronke too. Sorry, I have like 45 requests. Don't be angry. Ronke only Android.
No, keep it.
Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
You know, keep person.
Mm-hmm.
How you been? I just finished work. How you been?
I did. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
Not much.
You won't put mouth for the matter?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You see, my observations seem to align with you and what most people obviously do observe on social media. You see, people, I don't know why we so much take joy in seeing people fall. Or, I don't know whether people think it's happening to them when somebody is making it and so suddenly something happens and they just want to celebrate it. Forget about whether it's pity or not pity. This is just a common thing these days. I just don't know why. Somebody that has not stepped on toes, somebody that has not done anything, to humiliate people, to deprive you of your own joy or your own income or your own livelihood, and you're just happy all over the place just because you heard some news that is not too pleasant about the person. The world is becoming too toxic, and it's so alarming. This is a guy that's, has been making a lot of people happy. In fact, some people will have even loved to be near him, to be his friend, seeing how people, jolly around him, how he connects people, whatever he's doing with people. You will know when somebody is good with the people around him. You understand? If this thing had not happened, I'm not sure of where he has done anything so bad that you wish him that bad. What has he done? Just because he has a life, he's enjoying himself. Why do you think because you're miserable, every other person should be? Why are people so much into celebrating downfalls these days? Bad news only. If it were to be somebody that was like, making life hell or miserable for people, I would say, why not? He hasn't done anything to anyone. He's making his own money. He's enjoying himself. Why would I just take joy in that? Even if I'm not gaining or benefiting from whatever money he's made or, trying to sort people out, I may not have that chance.
Do you know how many people on my channel have benefited from PTs? Because he will come to this channel and say he wants to dash people money.
Yeah.
And he wants to grow businesses.
Yes.
Through me alone, PT has invested at least 20 million into people's businesses. Some of them are here. If you know PT has paid, there was a time he paid one woman's hospital bill of 3 million. He sent 3 million to Fade Yoloro when Fade Yoloro was about to buy.
Yeah.
He's done a lot, and that's just on my own side.
On your own
Imagine side. All the other blogs, his own charities. Yes, everybody, there's nobody that is perfect. Everybody will try and everybody will have issues from time to time. It's normal.
You see, I can relate with these bloggers, all these cut and join bloggers here and there that wants to just create a buzz just to get followers, just to get viewers, just to make money from it. I don't understand those ones. They just want to eat. They don't care whose source is God. They're not bothered about anybody. But what about we masses? That the only thing we celebrate is just downfalls. It's I don't know what to say. Now, they're saying, okay, let's assume, or let's say, okay, the case, the courts made a decision today to say this guy is going back to Nigeria. What do you think is coming to be miserable like you? Why do you think so?
Help me answer.
What? He's coming to even oppress you more if he comes. I beg.
Person where they do,
make you don't even come.
Person where they do houseboy work. Person where they do houseboy work. Where they stay Aboki village. Instead if they laugh, say that they bring person come back.
They laugh. Some person get deported to Nigeria. Now to come even oppress you more. What did they do now?
Nigeria he go see the real. Jaye.
Make we wake up. This guy can see person no go suffer. You they enjoy, like say that deportation for that here, be like say they won't bundle and control way and for river for Nigeria.
For river.
If this kind of person come, now to come live like king now.
Nigerians.
People will not even make 1/10 of what money he made. They were deported back to Nigeria, they bounce back, they see they get better life to those who never even do anything.
Yes, no.
You think everybody that is abroad that is really living that large life or whatever,
Tí n bá
is
sọ wọ́n bá
making
mi
his
jà
money,
o.
whichever way he's making it here, he will still make it there. That's one thing you people don't understand. There are some people, wherever you take them to, they will still make that money. If you like, take him to Gambia, take him to Sambisa Forest, he will still make that money. That's one thing you should all understand. He will still make that money. Because it's all about whatever way he's doing it, whether it's his brain, whether it's his connect, whatever he is, he's still going to make that money, wherever he is.
100%.
Location does not matter to some people, if you don't know. Coming to Nigeria does not mean he's coming to live as a wretched man. Forget about it. You're having a laugh. One wristwatch, when you carry, you go buy better house for banana, for Lekki, for anywhere. You go live large. And if you can deport you, they tell you, say, you know, go enter other places where you won't go. But then I can't cite you examples. May you not sit down. And sometimes when these immigration people, when they make decisions, you think say that's the final. Now lie, tribunal they there. What do they talk? I don't tell you my story for this life before now.
Tell me
Give
again.
Dates to come out. I've told you before now. Remember that just where we were talking. See, for 2004? Give me time to live. You know what? Then that time you make your immigration presentation and everything, and they come back to say no, we're not giving you. They've said it tonight. In fact, 60% of people in the UK, people will fight it. They will fight it. It's not when immigration, when they come to say, sorry, we are not granting you your application because of X, Y, Z. They gave me 3 solid reasons that even the lawyers I went to said I could not beat that. The lawyer Oyibo where I went to that time tell me, say, make I go home, go come reapply. I could remember. But I told myself I was going to do this last one thing. Anybody where know me, when they listen to my story, go they tell you say not true. I did the last thing. UK gave me time. They will tell you that if you don't leave, the NRSPP or whatever they call themselves will come and remove you anytime. And that is when you see people moving about, relocating from outside London to inside London, from one area, running around. I could not run around because I already had the property. Everybody see me, my face, now they take talk. I know they lie. My friends, everybody, they know who they talk. I could not run away like people were running here and there because I already had the property. Where will I be running to? I told everybody I'm not running anywhere. I faced the government. Me, we don't even get shishi. We don't get anything. Talk less of Tobi. We don't get anything. And the 3 reasons when they take, say, because of those reasons, they don't give me. The reasons were still standing there when I fought them. I took them, let me tell you, making immigration decision is not the final. Take them to tribunal. I don't know whether Tobi don't do that already. I went to tribunal. I took UK government to tribunal. I asked anyone, Atin Cross, they Atin Cross for airport. I took them there. I said that would be my last chance. It's either I go or I stay. I took UK border. I took UK government there. Even my lawyer will go represent me. They tell me, say, now waste of money, but you go get your own money, and me won't do it. The judge, they asked me questions. Face to face like this, not be anything. He got to a stage. I told my lawyer, I beg not to talk again because we don't even talk as I won't talk. For God. Let me represent myself.
Did you study law?
I didn't even then. No, not then. But that time when I did all this, nothing like red law or anything, no.
But now you have a law degree.
So not really, but something to do with immigration.
Oh, okay.
But that time even pushed me go do all those things. You see, that time I was just, when you were in the dark place of I've left Nigeria for some time. What am I going back to? And that time, all the 3 reasons, let me be open to you. All the 3 reasons they used on me that time, they were standing. They said I bought a property without having legal interest. No, they didn't even say legal interest. I don't have legal, no. I wasn't legal in the country. How would you buy a property? That was one of it. They said if they deport you, what would UK lose? They will put that to you. The judge put that to me. What will UK lose if they deport me? I'm telling you, they will make decisions out of immigration law, and they will tell you that we even made this decision out of the law. When we say we get chance to make decisions out of the law, but it's not always the end. You can fight it. I fought it, and right there, went to They told me I did not even have reason to appeal. I went to tribunal. Now for tribunal, they give me papers. Not be say I can't do appeal again. I don't even do appeal again. They gave me my indefinite right straight, not attached to. You see,
But how were you able to win? How were you able to win at that level?
You see, now let me tell you something. I don't know if you have anything. See, anybody that wants to face the law, come straight. You have to come clean and come straight. That is one thing I realized. Okay, the moment you had your 2 and 2 to be 22, UK is very smart. They will wait for you. But when you get to a stage, you come clean and say, yes, this is me. This is how I came into the country. This is what happened. Stop relying on the lawyers to be like outsmarting the law sometimes. Just come straight and come clean. Anyhow, somebody they people wait on my story, they answer you there. That the freeze. Don't, you will get to a stage, you will say, in as much as you know do fraud, you know do drug, you know buy person. Or you understand what I'm saying? You know buy, you know kill, you know buy person, you know do drug, you know do all this. Come clean, face the law. And that was exactly what I did. I went straight to tribunal, we faced, we talk. Where your papa, where your mama? People, when they go face courts, they go say the papa don't buy, the mama don't buy. No, my papa don't buy, my mama don't buy. My papa get plenty work, now so I tell them for court. You no get time for me. My mama call, my cousin, my brother don't take her and go Ghana because me, where I don't look after them, I get UK, they find my paper. So until I find my paper, I don't go carry my mama for Ghana. So if you carry me, go back to Nigeria, I'll be destitute. Human rights, you cannot make me a destitute. I'll be destitute if you carry me go Nigeria. So many things will come up. And people talking all these things out of whatever law people are bringing up, whether you have a good lawyer or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But all I'm saying is, in as much as this man no get anything where we say they take hold down for neck. To be honest, he will come back he will come back and win this whatever case. It's just we don't really know why and what's going on. You understand? But when UK is ready to deal with people, they have different funny ways, they use.
How we know?
It doesn't mean he's a criminal. It doesn't mean he has done anything stupid, but they can wait for you because of just one thing.
But you don't even get any problem. You don't get any problem. Dr. Kemi Olunloyo is joining us live. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Kemi.
I'm Dr. Kemi Lawrence.
Dr. Kemi Lawrence, formerly known as Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. You've not told us why you changed your name. I know you.
The next one to change name.
I know you.
How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. I know you put up some story about that. Anyway, what is your take on the matter?
What's the name of your guest, the lady?
Ronke.
Ronke Lawal.
Ronke. Ronke, you hit it so hard on the head. And, let me tell you, you just hit it. I think this is good for the Nigerians at home to hear freeze. In 2 months, it will be 2 years that I left Nigeria. Do you know that? Look at how that went fast. The climate change is what's causing it to freeze. I left on January 1st, 2023. So in 30 days, 2 years. What I want to say, Runke, and everybody listening is I was deported from Canada. And I was very public about my deportation. So I just wanted you to correct this with Pastor Tobi's lawyer. He said deportation is for criminals. And I wrote this to you earlier today, Freeze. Deportation is not only for criminals.
No.
I'm also a journalist. Because he said something about deportation is for criminals and that some journalists are handicapped in how they reported it. Well, I wrote this. Deportation is not only for criminals. I'm also a journalist, and I was deported from Canada for antagonizing the Conservative Party's gun laws. Those gun laws were designed to kill black children.
And let's leave that because it will get a bit.
I know. I don't want to say those words, but I want you to hear this. It was designed to buy black children. Okay, so I saw that as a gun violence activist. And the Toronto police commended my work in a statement they released to the media on the day of my deportation, August of 2012, which was in every major Canadian newspapers. And thank God for Google, you can still read them. So ultimately, the Canadian gun law was passed in 2022 by the Labour Party. Because I
say GUN, Canadian GUN. GUN. We can't spell it out.
Yeah, the GUN law. Pew Pew law was passed, and Justin Trudeau, I helped them win that election, the Labour Party. So on that day I was trending. I felt proud of myself, but I just wanted to clarify that it's not only for criminals. There's what they call political deportations. Now, Pastor Tobi doesn't owe anyone any explanation, okay? And what I wanted to say here, Ifedayo, is that as a journalist, I've read this story in many blogs, but I only read certain blogs. It has entered the US blogs. And I believe for it to enter the US blogs, somebody is like behind this. It looks like it's a very highly sponsored story. You understand what I'm saying? It looks like it's a very story that somebody has either paid big bloggers to field that narrative. Deportations are generally done when somebody has broken some kind of law, or when somebody just needs to go. In my own case, a political deportation, I just needed to go, and I was told by some journalists in Canada that they were discussing me at the parliament and that they want to send you out. So I had to notice, I knew what was going on. As for Pastor Tobi, if he was actually accused of 1.8, whatever that amount is in millions of pounds, if he was actually accused of that, Freeze and Ronke and everybody listening, then there should be criminal charges. He should be arrested, tried, convicted, and then locked up. If he's locked up for 3 or 5 years or whenever they want to lock him up, it's when he comes out of that lockup that he's deported. That's how we do it in the United States. We deport people after the prison sentence. That's exactly how it's done.
When they are, as in, just so you understand that journalists can be funny. They came up with that because, as in, when I saw, you know, waiting me take discredit that report. When I saw John Boyega inside, I could see them trying desperately to tie it to a famous person just so that they can have a story. Yeah. Now, let me tell you all something. I'm a journalist.
Yeah.
Our work is rated by numbers.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When they say an author is a bestseller, what does it mean? It means he sold numbers. So when it's like when you go to a hospital, you see a doctor practice his craft on you, you don't realize that the doctor is also trying to market himself, trying to sell himself, trying to show you the reason why he should be your doctor. And that's why sometimes you go to a doctor and before you know it, he has become your family doctor. Or you go to a lawyer and before you know it, he has become your family lawyer. When for us in the this industry, in journalism, in media in general, you are nothing without your numbers. Right. Dog bite man is not news. Man bite dog is the news. It has to be sensational. You understand? Right. Somebody in the Telegraph is going to get a raise. They are going to sell volumes. That is why I never believe what I see in newspapers, especially newspapers that are known for sensationalism, like in Nigeria, The Punch that carried my story. There's nothing I can ever read in The Punch that I will ever believe them.
The Punch is not a reputable newspaper anymore. Since what's his name was... No, ever since what's his name, I won't mention his name. He knows himself. They've already fired him recently, the last editor. Since he got there, he has been very unprofessional. I had a conversation with him with my lawyer on the line. It was my lawyer talking to him, and I recorded the whole conversation. The way he talked to my lawyer, who does she think she is? Came here, lawyer, calling this newsroom and telling us anything, anyhow. I have that conversation. Now that he's been fired, I will probably play it for people to hear. He invited somebody to come on to write an article on a topic, and the person inserted Kemi lawyer inside it, and they defamed me. But he didn't understand that. Before you can write an opinion article at Sahara Reporters, they check you well. They check you everywhere. But with Punch, they have dragged that paper down to the worst. And my uncle owns that paper. My uncle is Olu Aboderi, and they've messed it up. I sent messages to Auntie Angela, and Angela Aboderi, Mrs. Emua, and also Wumi.
I also called Auntie Wumi, say, see what your people are doing to me. At the end of the day, I never got a response, and I left it. Let me tell you what Punch did to me. I had a case.
Ifedayo, you got a response from me now. They fired him. If not for circumstances, I will mention his name. They fired him now. The paper has to rebrand. When this guy was there, they had no news. They were looking at Instagram pages of celebrities to find news every day. Everything was coming from Instagram. And that's what bloggers do. I'm a professional blogger. 25 years next week that I started blogging, 1999. That's what bloggers are supposed to do. Bloggers are supposed to syndicate what the media is writing. That's why they call it weblogging. You log the web. You wake up, you go to other newspapers, read them, take a portion, put it on your blog, change the headline in your own words, and source it to where you got it. So the copy and paste thing is actually legal. That's blogging. That's why they call it. If you look at weblogging, we that were pioneers of blogging, take the WE out. What do you have? Blogging, weblogging. So that's why we nicknamed it blogging in 1999. However, if you write rubbish, the bloggers will syndicate rubbish. Tobi Adekwega, I said this thing to Joe Warmington, Toronto's son, one of my colleagues in Canada. I said, Joe, what is wrong with this article? Because I have a school on Twitter, 2222 Media Institute. What is wrong with the article is that you want to deport somebody who has not been charged with criminal charges, convicted, and sent to prison. So you don't just deport somebody that owes everybody money or stole money or something. It's not done. This was fielded by a bunch of media professionals who are compromised by rich people, rich Nigerians. They will pay them in the media. Freeze, I'm telling you, these people come to me. Kemi, please, can you help us write this? No, I don't do that. I'm for the truth. I'm for the truth. I'm transparent. That's why I beg people online to donate to my work. If these people would give me all this money, I'll be rich too, and I wouldn't need anyone to be begging for donations. I get these compromising big people that come to me. Kings come to me. Do you know that man that was sentenced to death? Adegoke. I said Adegoke. That's the victim. Adedoyin. I can say it now because Adedoyin is locked up.
Just calm down. You know the problem we have now is Instagram takes me off after exactly 1 hour because of somebody using words that we were not supposed to use.
They do that.
So it's going to end any time from now. Please.
Okay, let me calm down, please. But what I just want to say, I'm just here briefly to say that the story looks like it was sponsored by someone because it's now getting to the US blogs. I feel that Pastor Tobi Adekwega, I know his reputation, okay, the reputation and how he became a pastor, how he repented and changed his life, how he wanted to mentor young people to follow a new life. I like the whole idea, the whole process of that. But when you have a lot of people in the room, freeze, there also is the DEVIL. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That person is also in the room. If you have 500 people in your church, the DEVIL sometimes is in the room. We have that stuff in Christianity. You know, I'm doing evangelism too, like you. Anywhere you have a lot of people, there's one person in there that could be the D guy, okay? And that is where your problem is. That's why we continue to pray. Someone started this. And when BBC did that interview, I watched it. Did you watch the BBC documentary? I watched the documentary. And BBC will insert the British in there. When I say British, you know what I mean, right? The actual British people who went to that church. They interviewed one of them. He told his story and everything. But there's always two sides to the story.
I said they were going to cut us off, and they did. Hmm. Sorry, guys. After 1 hour, you know the problem we have. Videos are taken. My videos are ended, so I also have to be extremely careful. PT did say he was going to join us again, so I'm going to wait for that. Big shout out to someone said that he freeze. Don't respond to Solomon. I only respond to breadwinners. So I'm waiting for this to populate a bit. Let's hear. I'm gonna wait. I'm trying to bring in people who are sending me requests. Okay. You are sending me requests and then you are declining. It's like you don't know how to use Instagram. Pastor Tobi is doing very well. Don't worry. He's not being deported anywhere. Hello? All these small children, we know how we use Instagram. Some of them go even use woman picture. You go, no, say a client that they find. Hello, bro. Would you? I've sent you a request. Join. I've never had you join my live before. Sabio, I sent you a request. Omo, I have so many people waiting online. Okay. Let me bring Simply Vic. I get headache.
Hey, bro.
Yo, Vic, what's happening, bro?
Hey, I'm alright.
Add me. Yes. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, boy. It's really sad though. Things like this. This is not the kind of discussion we should be having. And sometimes they just try to pick on the wrong person. You know.
Hey, Baba.
How far? I see your request. Continue.
Yeah, they're just picking on the wrong person. I've been opportune to meet this gentleman called PT, Pastor Tobi. Wonderful man. I've been to his houses. You know, I've met his family. You know, a lot of people some people see him from afar, obviously. So it's easier to read some story on the blog and just try to come to your own conclusion. And what vexes me with all these stories is there is no evidence, there is no there's a court case when, how, what's the ruling, who were involved, you just put a blanket statement online, and because it's someone like BT, that starts to trend. Like somebody said earlier, I don't blame the bloggers anyway. Bad news sells fast. And if you put a face to it like PT or any popular person, of course, everybody will click, everybody will like, everybody will share. So that's their own bread and butter, so I don't blame them. But what I just don't like is disloyal people, especially those that know you. And when they start to question your integrity, that's the part that pisses me off, if I'm being honest. And it's just very sad. Let's forget who PT has helped and who PT has not helped. I don't know why people delight in negativity, the worst case scenario. There's nothing like, let's give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Let's wait for evidence. So he's already guilty, no matter what you say. If you keep quiet, you're guilty. If you talk, you're guilty anyway. It's just sad. This is not the first time, and this is not going to be the last time. People will always come for him. People will come for anybody that is popular. It's not everybody that will like you. People always tend to forget that because he's a pastor, then he has no right to live his life. There's nothing that says a pastor should not drive a nice car.
I'm listening to you, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing that says a pastor should not drive a nice car. And people always forget. If you calculate all the nice cars he has or the LVs he wears, you can't compare it to what our beloved Ankara-wearing pastors have in Nigeria. That they all have private jets. Those guys are way richer than the guy that actually flashes what he's got. They are way richer than him. But we don't criticize them. They say, touch not my anointed and all that.
And do my prophet no harm.
Yeah, because the person wears some simple clothing and all that. But they've got multiple private jets. We know what it is to run one jet, let alone have multiple. We know what they are worth. Even though everybody is hypocritical or they pretend not to have this money. So because he drives a fast car, a nice car, he lives his life. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the indictment. I'm still waiting to see the evidence that he stole something or he defrauded. I want to see the paperwork. I want to see not all these which courts, because this is the UK. It's not like some kangaroo. It's not like some kangaroo courts where people just come up with anything, And if they really want to come for you here, if you have really done anything wrong in this country, it's not going to be what we are saying. You would have been arrested a long time ago. So it's not like if it's all these Nigerian institutions, some of them, we can bribe our way out and all. This is not Nigeria. So people should always put that into perspective. Like, the law here does not care. If our prime minister misbehave, you go hear him. So it does not matter who you are. So people should always think of things like this before they start to talk, or run.
And then can I say something?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
You see, with the UK government, if he had committed any kind of, fraud or whatever, that is the first news they will bring out, not just immigration, not just deportation. If that is their major problem, that is the first news you're going to hear. And that is not the case, because if that's the case, that is what will lead the news. The fact that they are deporting somebody shouldn't be, news. Just because of who he is to us, being a popular person with Nigerians. Do you know how many people they deport every day? Are you trying to tell me that they all commit one crime or the other? Sometimes your application, there is a K-leg from the beginning, because when we are all completing all this form, sometimes you have tampered with something. Do you understand? Remember that in those days when Nigerians not even Nigerians, every other countries, in those days when you apply for a visa to come to whatever country, whether you're going US, Canada, whatever, and they refuse you, it's either you tamper with your name, your date of birth or something, just to reapply again. So sometimes all these things obviously get caught up with people. It doesn't mean that you have something like people are thinking, oh, he's done this, he's done that, he don't buy person, he don't steal money. It's not always the case. Immigration law is the immigration problem. They're different. Totally different. You feel they make immigration application for UK, maybe they just find out, say you don't marry before or something. Anything can trigger anything. It doesn't mean that you don't commit a particular crime where we say people will just, sometimes it could just be one loophole in your application. When it comes to immigration, because what they are putting out to us is not that we have not read anywhere where they said they have done XYZ, they have defrauded this company or that company or this. It's all about immigration, deportation. A lot of people are making application for years, and at the end of the day, they will come back to tell you, sorry, we cannot have you.
Yeah,
what about Harrods? What happened to Harrods? You don't know how.
Yeah.
What happened? They don't give up. British. People are fighting it. Tobi's own was just because he's in the papers. Oh no, not in the papers, because he's popular with us. Do you understand what I'm saying? All these news that is buzzing everywhere. The Asians don't even know who he is. They don't know about the news.
The guy that owns Harrods, that used to own Fulham Football Club, with all the years, with all his investment,
they're not nationalized. They're not
never British.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why are they making it sound like his own could be different? If your application is not right with the government, they will deny you, whether you have spent 10 years, 20 years, or whatever. They will deny you. It's for you to fight it. So you don't even know whether it's going to win when it takes them to tribunal or whatever.
Even this, we are still just speculating. We don't know.
Exactly. We don't even know
anything. We're just speculating that it could be this, it could be that. We don't know anything because the headline, I don't see why they are bringing John Boyega. Yeah, but John Boyega is his nephew. What does that have to do with anything?
They just want to, they just want it to be, elaborate like that.
We all know John Boyega from, is it Warrior King or something?
Star Wars.
One thing about Star Wars. One thing about we Africans generally and Nigeria, we say, is it person lifestyle, they oppress us. This is the reality of life. Person lifestyle. Freeze go pass road with a sport car. Person go look at and say, what did they do this one? Can you say? You know, step on the person toes, or splash water for him body, but the fact saying them miserable, the fact saying we are just wired that way. Not everybody, but that is average person for Nigeria when no make up or when they struggle. They appreciate anybody, everybody's lifestyle. They be like oppression to you because things do what they do. So the only news they appreciate for anybody at all, we don't do any level, we say, may they do bad news, may they celebrate them. It's just lifestyle. The moment you have 3 cars and somebody just got sacked from his place of work, somebody is looking down on you like, say, is that what you should be doing with your money? When people are not eating or something.
That is, how much is a Lamborghini? One Lamborghini, brand new.
Maybe 400k, 300k pounds.
How much is a private jet? Gulfstream or something?
40 million, 30 million, 50 million dollars.
70 million, give or take, yeah.
Even if PT gets like 6 Lamborghini,
exactly.
But he never buy. So what are we talking about here? Whereas all your geos, the popular ones, all of them get bought, them be sent. Now they're all in parts. Now they know they flash. As in, it's just hypocrisy as far as I'm concerned.
Then my own reality in this case, in as much as I like the guy, I like whatever he's doing, it's nothing to do with me, I don't know how he makes his money, really. The point is, we Nigerians should learn from simple things like this. This is the way Hush Puppy too happened. Their lifestyle, they oppress people. It's just their lifestyle. Hush Puppy, yes, he did this, he did that. How many Nigerians did guys come? We know if you say one person come up, say, me, I be Nigerian, this guy is coming. No, but Nigerians, now we they make noise pass. Now we won't make them jail them. Now we won't make them buy them. It's just a lifestyle. The moment you start showing what you have to Nigerians, even don't forget, say the country self don't put it now. But before when never reach this level, don't put what you have out. That is where people have problems.
You also don't want to be seen or heard supporting anything negative. Like a fraudster is a fraudster. So if you're a fraudster, if you've been caught, if you've been sentenced to prison, sentenced to jail and all that, nobody's going to come here and praise you. Okay?
But the guy has no such record. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he has no such record.
Hush Puppy was caught and he's been sent to prison. That's his own part. I'm not going to come here and praise him. He defrauded people and he was caught doing it. Hush Puppy is not pity.
No. What I'm saying is the lifestyle that is making people. I'm talking about their lifestyle.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying,
you see our people, they want to make you, when you chop chicken for your house, but come out and say, Nagari I drink. Now the thing where Nigerians won't be that. That is from the way they see our people these days. They don't want to make. You see, when you are making it, somebody is not making it. They think you are their problem. Unfortunately, that is all I'm saying.
Then do you understand what I'm saying? Because he's a pastor, then what? He should wear rags. Like, are you serious? Are you kidding me?
Being a pastor, does that stop him from being a human being?
So, because he's a pastor, he shouldn't drive a nice car. What has that got to do with inheriting the kingdom of God? Like, how does that get you to heaven or not get you to heaven?
You see, here's my take on that, Victor. Somebody was telling me stuff here. Personally, I believe that religious leaders should take a vow of simplicity and not be material. I understand that argument, and it is indeed a scriptural argument. But there's one thing I want to say. When you are dealing with the youth, you now need to understand the dynamics of certain responsibilities. If Daddy Freeze was not wearing nice watches, will you listen to my message? Because my message is going against the grain of what your Nigerian pastors are preaching. I'm preaching the exact opposite. The first thing you are going to look at me, because you are not intelligent. The average Nigerian IQ is 67. My IQ is 156, double plus extra. Let me break this down to you. There was have you ever watched the movie Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
Forrest Gump was considered retarded. His IQ was so low, and he was intellectually handicapped. The way he thought was so strange that they made a movie out of his low IQ.
Low IQ.
You remember that movie, Forrest Gump? What was Forrest Gump's IQ? Victor, what was Forrest Gump's IQ?
He was a retard, really.
75. 75. While the average IQ in Nigeria is 67.
67.
So somebody in America was considered so dense that they had to make a movie out of his life, and his IQ was 75. And then you have people walking around with IQ of 67. Baba, they are binary in their thinking. They can understand little commands like go and come. Have you ever tried explaining the tithing doctrine to a regular churchgoer? They cannot. We have what you call impaired cognitive ability. It does not mean that they cannot read and reproduce.
No, some of them are subliterate, actually.
Do you understand? Even when they go to school, they will read and they will reproduce what they read and they'll earn good grades. But you see, when you have the average man only being visual, it's like children in KG, where you are teaching them, this is elephant, they will put the picture of elephant. This is cow, they will put the picture of cow. You cannot communicate unless with those storybooks. Remember, you are reading to a 4-year-old and you open the page of the storybook and the character pops up. We call them pop-up characters. That is how many people understand. And I've realized it. I remember when I first started the Free Nation, because I was not looking successful and not talking about success, nobody was answering me. Nigerians want to see some level of success before they can take you serious.
They're quite visual.
They are visual.
That's the word.
Abroad, let me tell you, you are in a train station. You see an old man. You don't know if that old man is a billionaire or is a regular man. Because some people will not even follow you and wear designers.
Designers, yeah.
They will just dress
And you know
regularly.
Bro, do you know the irony of all these things? All the scientists and all the inventors that have died hundreds of years ago, we still remember their name. Not some of them were as poor as a church rat. How many billionaires and millionaires do you remember today that have died? You know, so people, it's just misplaced priority, you know. Things that will linger for a lifetime. Mandela was not a rich guy, was not a wealthy man. But if you mention Mandela...
Abroad, you don't need to be rich or wealthy for anybody to take you seriously. In Nigeria, you no get money.
Or even with the money, once you buy, it's just 2 weeks.
No, for Nigeria, they need to see that evidence before they can take you serious. They don't respect you. Now, also when you are dealing with youths, another thing is when you're dealing with youths, you have to be able to appeal to the youths. I read, because I've known PT since I was a kid, but I knew him from a distance. We all grew up in Ibadan, and we all had common friends, but I was not close to him. Even when I started getting reasonably close to him, I had to ask questions. Okay, why do you have young people following you? And his answer was, we are trying to reduce the crime scene. Because the UK particularly has a lot of certain type of chuku issues. I don't want to STAB. I don't want to mention it because I'm already going through my own issues on Instagram.
Yeah.
He said when they were in Croydon, they reduced the population or the incidences of attacks to almost zero. One of the guys that is following PT around, you know him now, Kevin, PK.
Yeah, PK.
Kevin told me his story.
We know PK's story now.
He said he was going to buy person inside PT church. Say person offend them. Say go sit down. Say they wait, make the service finish. Make you go give him the chuku we want give him. 9 PT arrest him. Not arrest, but his message got to him. And that is how he stopped. 80% of the children where they follow PT now former, all of them have been to one prison or the other. All of them are from the streets. These are people, some of them, their lives are condemned until they met him. According to their, you see, let me tell you something. I'll not be mumu. PT go tell me this. Shebi PT go get up. He go leave me with those people. Nobody ask question, reach me. Let me tell you, as you dey like this, if you have been on my live, Ronke, if you have been on my live 5-6 times, I will tell you what benching position you enjoy the most, because I go down collect them from you. So if I can ask people that I've never met one-on-one deep questions to the point where we drill them, imagine me sitting down with people, I go not throw them question.
Bro, let me just remind you. Do you remember the first time I met PT when we were in the car? Do you remember the questions I was asking him? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
No, but when we were in the car, the first time I met him, when I was asking him, you know, when all these rumors was flying everywhere about George and everything, when I was literally drilling him, and this guy was answering me. And I've seen some of the ways they make their money. Like, this thing is not, once you are close to them, you will see. But when you're looking from afar, then you can speculate at the end of the day.
And like what I was saying,
You see that little thing you mentioned that it was about PT helping out with these youngsters, It was one of the things I used with my immigration that year. And what was it? They said, what was my contribution? And don't forget, they've given me dates to leave the country. And one of the things the judge asked was, what was your contribution to this country? Why do you think we will miss you? And there was a project we were doing then about teenage pregnancies, which was a great problem there.
In the UK, yes.
Yes. So I did a bit of projects on that, and that was what I presented. And I told the guy, I gave the instances of how I've been able to communicate with the teenagers who could not really relate with their own parents. And I happened to be the gap, in that area, and I could boast with that time that I had prevented, even if it's 1%, I have stopped somebody from just getting pregnant unnecessarily. And this was one of the things I am telling you was my case the guy used. Because if you think what he has done that you have just mentioned is a minor thing, no, George, they don't, UK, saving one life is something to them. They don't see it as nothing. He would give instances, and these people they will testify in writing and everything. I am telling you, this was I used my project then to say, this was what I've done. And that judge was so interested, he dropped his pen, he went like, oh, so how have you been able to intervene? And I narrated everything. I told him the percentage of, teenage girls who were confiding in me more than their parents, because some of these things, they were relating with the PT, they will not be able to even relate with their parents. And it was kind of intervening and preventing these people from committing more of these, CRIMES. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I get you.
So all these things you might think is minor, these things you have just mentioned for him, you might think is a minor thing. It's one of the things that he will still use when he wants to present his
he has
case.
been using, he has been explaining, he has been doing all this. It's not be today matter. Let me tell you, when I met, even the leader of his church has gone to prison. It's almost like a criteria for you to be part of PT's people. You have to have gone to, even if not 2 weeks prison, you don't go that prison, come first. You understand? And you can't take away what he has done, rehabilitating even girls. All those fine girls, many of them don't get prison record. So he brings them back into the society and integrates them into the society and works with them to create a better society. You see, UK gets teenage and youth problem. People, they carry their children from abroad, come back Nigeria, from that, especially that UK. People, when children turn out, change jam for you. There was even a recent case where a boy sued his parents. This was last week. The parents carry and come back Nigeria. The boy can't sue them.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
The parents can't give the example that this boy don't they bad waka for UK. The only way they could control him was take him back to Nigeria.
Take him back.
So when you have a system, no system is perfect. When you have a system that is trying to help especially the youths.
Yeah.
When government has failed.
When the government has failed.
UK appreciates it a lot.
You understand?
It a lot.
I know what you see, una don't know, say, you, if you were going to UK in the 90s, that is when UK done nice now. That teenage beleo, you will see 12-year-old girl and 13-year-old boy. They get child that they push pram. That time it was like an epidemic. And what was the problem? Once you don't get belay, they'll give you council flat.
Yes.
I think now they've some sort of regulated it better. So if you and your papa and your mama they quarrel too much for house, you will not go get belay. You don't turn government picking. Nothing where your papa and your mama use you do again. And I've raised teenagers. The most dangerous time in a teenager's life is that 15 to 20. Once you can manage them by 21, 22, they calm down. They will have gone into their first relationship, had their first breakup, or they will have broken somebody's heart. They will have been heartbroken. You understand what I'm saying? They will have done one or two things here and there. By the time they are 22, they're going to understand life. Sometimes your children, once you help them cross that 21, 22, now them go come meet you, say, well, I'm sorry about how Because raising that 15 to 20 is a mess. Some children are just, you have 4 children, 3 go dey stress free, 1 go just, sometimes na the first na him go worry you, sometimes na the middle na him go worry you, sometimes na the last go worry you, sometimes none go worry you, sometimes all go worry you. I would say it's between 12 and 17. No. Maybe abroad. In Nigeria, it's 15 to 20. That 20,
Yeah,
they are
that
still
is
not
at
okay.
adolescent stage when you discover yourself.
They are
That's where the
still
problem
not
starts.
okay. You understand what I'm telling you? So if there's a government, if there's a non-governmental institution that is in any way or form helping
Helping the society.
the society,
Yeah.
I think it should be encouraged. Someone said that one of the things I learned with one of the problems with having a high IQ is society can never understand you. You look like a fool. To what time? It's not possible now. It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Where
He
is she?
doesn't believe in Jesus. Of course, he's allowed to say it. But
So what I'm trying to tell you is when you have a high IQ,
there are 2 different
you
people.
will look very stupid to people. I said this thing many years ago, and I will say it and say it again. I don't believe in Jesus, in the name Jesus. I don't believe there's any power in the name Jesus, because the Savior did not answer Jesus. Problem 1. Now, some scholars will argue, and it is valid, that the name of Jesus evolved from Yeshu or Yeshua or Yahushua to Jesus. But my problem with that evolution is, how come Satan was Lasatan in Hebrew and is still Satan in English and is Satani in Yoruba?
In Yoruba.
Satan remained the same.
Same.
But now, if you read the Old Testament, there is, like, my name is Ifedayo. You can call me Dayo. You heard Kemi call me Ifedayo. You can call me Dayo or you can call me Ife. The full name is Yahushua. The shortened version is Yeshua.
Sure.
Joshua, his name was Yahushua in the Hebrew Bible. The same name with Christ. They had the exact same name. How come today one is Joshua, the other one is Jesus, but they had the same name in their native language? It's like me and Simply Vic, we are both answering Bode, and we now get to London, me and now start answering Daddy Freeze, Simply Vic now start answering Simply Vic, but originally our name na Bode.
Yeah. The people still don't get to that. One of the ways
Now, another thing I always argue is, when you hear Yeshua, you hear Yehoshua. Does it not sound like Joshua? Does it sound like Jesus?
people don't understand that.
There are more reasons. There are more reasons to worry about the name Jesus than unless you are not a scholar, unless you don't apply a scholarly approach to scripture. Now, there's one question that we cannot. His mother did not call him Jesus because the Hebrew alphabet does not have J. There's no J in the Hebrew alphabet. There's no J sound. So nobody ever knew there was somebody called, even when they were writing. Now you need to understand the political undertone of scripture. He was Hebrew and he spoke Hebrew and Aramaic, but the New Testament, all his works were first written in Greek. Not Hebrew, not Aramaic, not his native tongue, Greek. The Old Testament was written in Hebrew, in Aramaic, also in Greek, the LXX. Now, if you understand the Greek language has some handicaps. They cannot say ye, just like instead they will say ye. They don't have that y sound. Then they are like Ibadan people. They don't have sh. So they can't say shoe. Like Ibadan people cannot say shoe. They will say su. They cannot say show. They will say so. So they couldn't say shua. It became sua. So from Yeshua, it became Yesua. Now, there's also a complication. Male names in Greek, Zeus, Pegasus, usually end with S, not A. So you are translating a name that is Yeshua into a language where male names usually end with S, Zeus, Pegasus. That's how it became Jesus. Do you understand? That's the how Jesus was one of the many arguments of how Yeshua or Yeshu became Jesus. The Latin people just copied it directly like that from the Greek. When Jerome was writing the Biblia Sacra Vulgata, he just literally photocopied, he transliterated it to Latin. So it went from Yeshua or Yeshu or Yehoshua in his native tongue, it went to Jesus in Greek, in Greek, to Jesus in Latin, to Jesus in English, because even English until 400 years ago did not have J.
Did not have a J sound.
If you read you can find it online, 1611 King James Bible. There's no Jesus inside, it's Jesus.
That's why even John, it wasn't John, it was John.
Do you understand? Judah was Judah. You don't have J. So you can say they transliterated, but the real name Yehoshua, you can't argue it. And the Bible says you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. Let's not try and make accommodation for human error and human translation and human doing what you want to do. So if PT said he doesn't believe in Jesus, me that you are looking at, I don't believe in anything called Jesus. I will never pray in the name of Jesus. If you curse me in the name of Jesus, I will look at you and laugh. So there is no power. It means nothing. Now, if you are speaking as a scholar of Jesus, I understand who you are referring to. But the only time I use the word Jesus is as a swear word. Omo Jesus. That's the only time I can hear Jesus. You can never hear that name when I'm praying, because I know better. My IQ is not 67. Even Jehovah did not. You see, my problem is you would drink at one word, say, what of Jehovah? Have you ever sat down to study Hebrew and Aramaic? Ask, don't ignore me. Go and ask any rabbi. Ask them if their language has Jehovah inside.
Not Jehovah.
Let me give you the sweetest one is hallelujah is spelled with J but sounds ya. It's not hallelujah. It's hallelujah, but it's spelled with J. When you follow this, you will understand the evolution of language. So if you are holding Tobi Adegboyega hostage, say he doesn't believe in the name Jesus. What is Jesus? Baba, you will hold many of us hostage.
Don't forget that even that extract, that he was doing like a live video and he was saying so many things, but they just cut that part just to create a buzz. That video is so old, even as far back as that time. He knew the difference between Jesus. If you want to change somebody's essence, what do? You change their name, you give them a birthday that wasn't theirs. December 25th is coming very soon. In a week or 2 weeks' time, we'll celebrate it again. And it has nothing to do with the Savior.
You see, when
that will come again, you change that too. People should think.
You see, Victor, I will tell you something, yeah. You see, the politics of the Greco-Roman influence on Christianity can never be undermined. You see, when the Muslims will, they no go agree make you touch anything will be their own, because they know say once Oyinbo people touch anything, they go whitewash them. They go whitewash them, give you. So just look at a young boy named Yahushua was born in Israel sometime that was not close to December 25th. Where is the Holy Land now, Rome? His birthday is associated with Roman. You can argue it all you want. There's no way you can dislink Christ from the Saturnalia fest. You can try. Then he spoke Hebrew and Aramaic, but his words were first recorded in Oyinbo people's languages. Baba, if you don't see the political manipulation, and guess what? He lived a life that is, the life of Yahushua and the life of Jesus are two totally different things. Yahushua was peace-loving. If his words will cause problem, he will keep quiet. While the words of Jesus were used to cause strife, the amount of wars that were started, Baba, you need to be abreast with history to be. You can't just. You have to be very low IQ to be able to sweep history, to be able to sweep languages, to be able to sweep the Greco-Roman influence under the carpet and say there is power in the name of Jesus. There's power in the name of Jesus because your mind is so belittled that you have given power to what has no power.
You guys know what the Romans have done to this your Bible. This Bible that you
So somebody saying let's not change the topic, and we are not going, but somebody raised it. He said in their bid to try to make PT look like he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a bad person, he's not a pastor. He said there's nothing like Jesus. Me, I will tell you, I don't believe anybody lived 2,000 years ago called Jesus. It did not happen. Yahushua happened, Jesus did not happen.
What they did not do without video, like you said, was they only cut only that part. Where he explained what he believed in was not part of that video. Yes, because he was explaining something just like you just explained now, that it is not Jesus, it is Yeshua. So that is the part they did not cut. They only cut where he said, who will be Jesus? What is Jesus?
They took an entire...
The only popular new part and just
cut a minute to what? 10 seconds.
They do it to me all the time. They do it to me all the time, so I can't be bothered. You understand? Me, I know PT, and I know his belief system. You understand what I'm telling you? I want to say he bench people wife.
The belief system, if it doesn't conform with what they think is normal,
Victor.
Classed as the Antichrist. Yeah.
And I know there are things that I don't want to put my mouth inside. And
Bro,
that's you understand? I don't talk past like that. I don't talk past like that. We don't try.
When PT wants to talk to everybody, you come on free show and
He hasn't come today. You didn't see him. Any day he wants to talk more than he talked today.
I was there. I saw him.
Any day he wants to talk more than he talked today, he will come and he will talk more.
Yeah, he will talk at his own. He has no explanation. But if he wants to say anything to anybody, he will come on live and he will say it.
PT has a lot of people that for one reason or the other, whether it's jealousy, whether they don't like him, whatever it is, they have their issues with him, and it's okay. Have your issues with him, no problem. It's all well and good. But the one way no do, no talk say he do. That's the only one way I go beg. Now beg at the beg una. The one way he no do, no talk say he do. So that he will not, so that it will not turn on your head. Because the day where they'll come meet you, somebody says he owes explanation. Culture the comedian. Can you start working on your comedy craft?
The explanation.
No. Brother, can you start working on your comedy? Now this houseboy work where you do now you won't do forever.
Daddy Prince, you know one thing about you and your viewers, we say then they like her when you they give it back to them. Then they like when you talk out of character. I think say your viewers they like her, and they could just bring something to make you just to stir you up. Then they like when you abuse them for Yoruba, when you curse them, I think say then they enjoy her because they have some of them they will write it 20 times until you pick that.
Don't forget, there are also trolls here. There are trolls here. Some people don't have picture.
They love to do it. They just want to distract it.
They are not following anybody. They're just trolls.
When he's cursing them in that Yoruba or cursing them out, I think they enjoy it because you see, some of them are.
It's about Da Solomon Buchi Long. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ sí kíní burúkú yẹn.
Bro, we're supposed to do live. That is his greatest insults. Yoruba version.
So guys, I thank you very much for everything. I don't believe anybody who is guilty should walk free. I would. If PT is guilty of anything, let him be tried by a proper and competent court. But when the newspapers are talking about fraud, and then they are saying they want to deport, Baba, if you know what fraud mean, it means say somebody chop una money.
You just send them go out, make go spend them.
This one say, I want to join. That if I want to bring and come. Data umba. So when I go to stress person, Oh, I say, Mr. Man, you are just misleading your followers, trying to defend Tobi, a famous criminal. How we take
So if somebody is guilty of fraud,
if you commit crime for UK, you go do the time now. They're not going to allow you to separate yourself now.
You know, things like this, they don't be hide and seek code. It's not a secret court. Like, our court system is not secretive. Then go put time. People sit down in court, you listen to it. Our crown court anyway. So I don't know if it's a criminal offense. It's not a secretive thing. So I don't see how, everything is just hush. People are just plugged in and just carrying. One block carry, then every block don't carry. See, people when they block them, they read through it. They read within the lines to know, say this one, now CRAP.
Anyway, guys, lovely having you around. Someone said he's Mr. Victor single. He has 2 beautiful children and a gorgeous wife.
I'm not single. I'm very double.
He has 2 lovely children. Victoria. That's the name of his daughter, named after him. Very beautiful and charming girl. And
Daddy Prince,
yes.
Tell PT, may you come play with us when you get time.
Wait a minute. Tell PT you go come, but they don't too stress him. They don't. PT na playful person.
PT they flex your.
Now play like to play. PT no even get time for all these news things. Now play like to play, but they don't too stress him these days.
PT no get wahala. If you know the guy, no issue.
He don't get wahala. He's an easygoing person, and he has a good heart. You understand?
Same person when they want come out now, that the make I not talk.
No, just leave them. Everybody will be all right. And
the house where I just go. Bros, when were we in his house? Was it not 2 weeks ago?
Yes, no.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
People just they talk nonsense.
Someone say I'm emotionally stressed on his behalf. I'm stressed because people are tagging me inside everything. Let me tell you, me and PT were talking about it this morning. Me and PT were talking about it this morning. We're like, I tell her, I say, PT, because I woke up around 1 o'clock because I slept late. We're gisting online. We're doing don't share your noodles. So PT too woke up around 1 o'clock. So the 2 of us woke up and I called him. He didn't pick. Then like an hour later, I now called me, say, Baba, I want to buy, as in they don't call me. So I said, do you know that we are more stressed by the people calling us than by this event itself? I swear to God, if this event did not make news, it's stressless.
Somebody said this Vic serve now money worshiper. Yeah, a money worshiper. Only at ballet.
Culture the comedian, Mawa Soros here. Cultureless comedian, Mawa block ya father Olori Buruku.
I am Emmy, whatever your name.
Let me deal with this comedian. Olórí burúkú. You are not a comedian, you are a jester. Let me start with that. You are a jester. Alabosi Oshi.
I never entered my hand before. 1 kobo. Or she na 1 pound. Chebi now, okay, now UK we did together.
He say it's not Yoruba. No worry. Let me rapture you. Go and meet your father's family. See, as human being, war.
Keypad warriors.
He be like kuli kuli leg gari. Ah, if kuli kuli say gari. You know when person not get granite, not get anything to take chop gari, you can't hide kuli kuli. You can't hide kuli kuli under the leaf where they take soak the gari. So when you want buy the kuli kuli, you take and like you look, say nobody see.
Somebody they type Yoruba, thinks I don't feel read Yoruba. You know what I get for Yoruba for secondary school? Ameji.
I want swallow.
One thing I've noticed about his followers, they like me. They won't. You see, when he's getting too serious with any topic, you go see them. They write rubbish. Where they say they won't make it pick calm, make it abuse them for that language. Then they enjoy it, but they tell you. I check them.
I think we got to do what that freeze greatest insults. People will come on live and tell that freeze what they enjoy the most, especially when he's giving them those Aremo Oko. You know,
Baba. Aremo ni mo dàgbà sí.
Na Roman Ibadan freeze be na.
Na Aremo I be. Anyway, guys, God bless you. Thank you so much for coming to my live. Do take care of yourselves. Simply be God bless you. Ronke, God bless you. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to come back later. We'll go back to our usual programming about this time. Buy direct from USA.com. Oh, I'm not wearing the hat. Anything you need from America delivered to your doorstep. Do check them out. Once again, especially this Christmas, you need to buy those people in your life some very nice things for Christmas. And there's no better way to do it from the US, especially if you are in Nigeria and you can't travel. Buy direct from USA.com. Do check them out. Imagine, I don't even sell my market. Pop my money gun if you're having fun on TikTok. Pop the money gun. That's right. Double click the screen. I'm going to say your friend na scam, your father na scam, who know akbohe. Your papa na scam. Wait, make I deal with him. Your papa na scam. Oh man, lu obìnrin ní jìbìtì ubu.
That's the thing that they like it.
Kódà o scam ìyá rẹ̀. Ogun ewúrẹ́ bí òbúkọ. Come here, òbúkọ. Kai. Olórun smello, kíní rádaràda. Gbára jọ̀dànù kó ṣì. Òbúkọ òṣì.
We could dedicate one day for freezing.
Ọlọ́run. All right, guys. This one say bring me on your mumu live. Oh yeah, mo bring am. The person with the yap us, he won't come this live. Oh yeah, mo bring am. Make everybody mo see am. No see.
He go decline.
He go come now.
Hello.
Now him be this now. Oh yeah.
Yes,
Then say that you abuse us. What do we do?
you've been talking rubbish for like an hour.
Oh yeah, okay.
Olórí burúkú, you dey abroad, you dey Dubai, you dey form American accent. Olórun smello, rí bó ṣe rí. Ó sá lọ ní ṣá, he don run.
I wanted him to talk. We are talking rubbish. I wanted him to make sense.
God. Person we don run. Baba dey inside òtútù. Omo ko tútù Canada ni. He dey inside that òtútù. Òtútù men there. Òtútù well there. Come back now. Person we run. Oh yeah, come back.
I like the guy. He get confidence. He too correct guy. Brother, no vex. Please come back.
Please come back. No vex.
We no go. We won't interject. I promise you.
Make I see whether I don't come back. Send request, yo. He say name na Runo. Oh yeah, send. Where are you, Runo? Send request. Bruno,
our guy.
not get frostbite when you want to send the request for that Canada. Wear glove for that your finger. Oh, glove not gonna let your iPhone work. Hey.
He don't say. He don't say. He just commented now, so you can pick it from there. Bruno, we will not interrupt you, please.
Oh yeah, Bruno, come and
Say
talk.
what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
Okay.
So
Now let's start afresh. Hello, brother. Let's start afresh, please. Now go ahead.
So this guy, Pastor Tobi, is a big fraud. Like, I've seen all
Sorry, brother.
Wait, bro,
When you say somebody is a big fraud, can you?
He's not, bro.
Okay, finish.
So what he's been, making his members join the universal credit. That's the benefit system. They'll give that money to his church. Also, I've heard he's been making them, sell their blood. They'll do that. They'll give that money to them. We call that one blood seed. Also, he'll be making them take money from loan apps, be giving that money to them. That's how he's living this magical, lavish lifestyle. Just
okay.
And he's your
bro,
friend.
Did you hear this from somewhere or you?
Were you? Did you ever give your blood? Can we see your blood bank card?
Wait, bro, don't let us turn it into an argument. Let's hear each other.
I'm not his church member, so nothing.
Are you his church member?
No,
Are you? No, wait, no. I'm trying to see, bro. We're not arguing. We're not quarreling. Honestly, I swear, we're not quarreling. I'm just trying to understand you. You've made some claims, okay? Are those your opinions or things you read on a blog or something? Please make us understand.
It's what I've seen and I believe it. Yes.
What you've seen from where, please? On blogs or whatever?
Yes, on the news and what I've seen.
Why do you believe them, though?
He gives me a fake aura, yes, and I trust my sense of the spirits and aura.
Oh, so he gives you a fake aura. That's interesting. Okay. So let's talk about aura then. Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
I don't go talk anything. I go just keep quiet. Make I just dey hear una. Anytime Instagram decides say I don't talk enough.
You should go back to Nigeria. Yes.
No, I can't hear you. Sorry, you're breaking. Sorry, you were saying?
He's had complaints from his, the MP of his constituency where he's living illegally. He should go back to Nigeria. He's a fraud.
He had complaints from an MP.
The
you live in the UK? Do you live in the UK?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I've not seen any complaint from any MP. Can you send me the link of what you're talking about?
Sure, yes. Of course. If you, there's a guy called Don Azza. He's made a video on this. You put all the allegations there, you'll see it. So
I like the fact that you use the word allegations. Can we see arrest warrants? You see, let me tell you something. A lot of allegations have been made against me. A lot of allegations. Anybody can come online and say anything they want to say. Anybody can come online and say anything they want to say. I hope you are aware of that. It's too much.
It has nothing to do with me, but if it's true,
brother.
you get what you get.
Hello, brother. You know the part that's taking me aback?
What?
Yeah, you've heard X, Y, and Z. Okay? And
I've never heard of this guy before today, but I like gist. So, yes.
You've never heard of him until today.
I'm not religious
today,
now.
Today he gave you that bad aura. Today you concluded that he's a criminal. Today.
So it's not you, there's someone else here.
Go ahead, brother. Bruno, we like you. We are not, and initially we're angry with you.
We are not quarreling.
We are not angry with you. We just.
You've never, bro, chill. Bro, you said you've never, brother Bruno, right? Is that your name?
Bruno, not Bruno.
Bruno. Okay, sorry, my apologies. You said you've never heard of him until today, right?
I'm a day on drugs. Whoever said that.
Hey, Bruno, calm down. You say we not abuse you, so you should not abuse anybody.
Nobody said that.
You can't use phone the abuse. Bruno, you can't use phone the abuse person.
Okay, Bruno, sorry, please. I'm sorry to take you back once more. You said you've never heard of him until today.
I'm not religious now. It has nothing to do with me.
Okay, that's fine. So, I'm trying to I'm trying to ask you now.
I trust.
Make una see wetin my wife serve me. Oh.
Yes.
Ah, this is so nice. Make
I
una
can
come
hear
chop.
you.
Oh.
Is it
You are
today?
not nice. You are not
Is
nice.
it today that you've heard of him? That you have concluded that he's giving you a bad aura, is guilty of those allegations, etc. Today?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Hello? Did you hear what I said? You said, according to what you just said now, you just confirmed that you only heard about him today, right?
From all the gist bloggers now and everything.
Awesome. So going by that statement alone, and your previous statements when you said he's giving you bad aura or whatever,
And I trust my aura.
you trust your aura. So it's your aura that is making you think. Do you know how the court system works at all? And when people are...
Yes, they should investigate him, and when he comes out guilty, deport him. I believe that.
But you came out gun blazing like you actually cocksure.
Because why would I be guns blazing? But these are heavy allegations. 1.8 million pounds is not a small thing, you know.
Like, I love what you just said. Allegations. But what if he's not guilty though? Why don't you just give him the benefit of the doubt?
Why? I know him.
Hello?
Why would I give him the benefit of the doubt? Do I know him?
No, what I'm saying...
Ah, more. Sorry, Instagram went off. Come. It's very nice. Sorry, the Instagram. I'm almost done. Just stand here beside me, love. Simply Vic, where are you? Victor, send me your request. Victor, where are you? Simply Vic and Runo. Runo, please come back. Na Instagram, oh. They remove me after every hour. Runo and Simply Vic. And they chop one fermented bread sandwich. Panini. Very nice. Yeah, Runo, come back. Where is Runo? Hey, Runo. I saw him just now. Okay, Ashiri. Yeah. Sanitize your hand. Fetch me water.
Hello?
Hello, Daddy Freeze.
How are you doing, brother? Yeah, go ahead.
Every 8 million, I'm feeling like, good for you.
Runo, who they fight you?
Now, Momsi,
You still they stay with Momsi?
yes. I know there's shame. What can I do? I'm a young boy.
Hey, my brother, how far?
Well, 26.
Oh, yeah.
Mo alive.
26.
Say, oh, urgent or say, father.
26, 28.
Okay.
Don't finish what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Let me hand you over to Bruno.
And so all these allegations, they're alleged, but they're heavy. And, smoke does not come from no fire.
So yes, I believe
Yeah.
them to be true. But there is innocent until. Where will this come from if it's not true? Because it's embarrassing Nigerians in the UK. You can you go away? Now you did they talk to.
Bruno, your man, they tackle you.
Learn to mind your business.
Forward them to me. Let me
Bruno.
see. Once I come out this live, I go call you in like 5 minutes.
Bruno, now I'm seeing the tackle.
Everybody they vex with me. Say who are they hold? I say now Victor Simeon. Now only if he hold live like this. So. All right. I go follow you. 5 minutes. I go call you. All right, brother. Now only there are very few people feel hold live when I did live. Make their call come in. Make I answer.
And this
PT,
guy, he's also
David,
staying here
Simply
illegally.
Vic,
Why is he
Victor
here?
Osimhen.
Me, I'm a citizen. Why is he here? For God knows how long.
Why is he here? Why are you here?
I'm a citizen. I have. Do you want to see my passport? Yes, I have the right to be here.
No, but how come you think he doesn't have the right to be here? Do you have any
Because
evidence?
he's illegal. Yeah, he's illegal.
I want to talk to your mom. Can you bring your mom here?
I don't think she wants to talk to you. Actually, do you know I actually went to? I think your mom is she like the vice chancellor of Africa?
Yes.
Yeah, I schooled there.
Are you serious?
We are taking that degree back from you.
What did you study?
We're talking now. You're oversharing.
Runo, you don't enter a problem with your mama. Mommy, we want to talk to you.
Mommy,
Please greet us, ma.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma. Please, mommy, just come and say hello, ma.
She don't want to say hello.
Because, mommy, please, we want to greet you, ma.
Why you won't greet her?
Because now your mommy now is only polite.
Don't you greet mommy again? What's there?
Anyway, why you? I want to know why are you defending this guy so hard? Yes, that's the question.
The difference between what we are saying and what you are saying is, we are saying, maybe you didn't hear it in the beginning. I said...
Sorry, hold on. What course did you study, Runo, in Afe Babala University?
He won't take back my degree.
Fear they catch you.
Okay, there we go.
Mama, they call him. Okay, there, Runo.
You be sharp, boy, Abby.
No.
Hey, nothing where I not go see for Daddy Freeze live.
Okay, there we go. You're not Isha.
I'm Urobo.
Urobo, okay.
But I don't believe in tribe. Born Nigeria.
I'm not asking if you believe in tribes.
What did you study in Afe Babala University? Okay, there, Runo.
Why it interests you like this
What
now?
happens when you go online? You better end it, okay? Before you become the next at the budge.
I swear, your mom sees sweet past you 10 times. I swear, mom.
Bruno, come out. Mommy.
Mom, make mommy not come flog you now.
Avio.
Aye. But your mom is a very lovely lady. We really enjoyed her. Now, you see, Runo.
You know what we said?
Hold on. Runo, have you heard of a concept called innocent until proven guilty?
That's all these allegations came from nowhere. Like I said,
it's an allegation.
You're not without a fire.
Bruno, come on. Something is an allegation. Has he been indicted?
It has something to do with me because I'm a Nigerian.
Bruno.
And it's embarrassing.
As in, I swear your mama wise past you 100,000 times.
She got like 20 years on me. Why she not go wise past me? Makes sense.
Hey, she get wise. She wise.
Yeah, bro,
she dey ask me say wetin come be your own.
Bruno, we are here. Even if it's your business because you're a patriotic Nigerian.
Yes, you're patriotic Nigeria. We love you for that.
The person we are talking about has never been indicted. Do you get where we are coming from?
But they've been investigating him, yes.
And let them investigate and let's see the results. I don't know why you're already saying he's guilty. Jeez. Do you see the difference?
This my mom. See the jealous you.
Baba. We want to meet your mom. As in, I want to meet your mom. I don't even care about you. Now your mom I want meet. So I don't want to ask you why you still there house, but
No, bro, leave her.
I'm not getting money like that now. Still there.
He's
it's
26
very
now,
good. Your
bro.
mommy go continue to, because if you say you there your own flat now, nobody go tell you to make you come out live.
Bro, he's 26. He's up and coming. He'll get there.
Amen.
Lord do.
Shall
He's
not be by
26 now.
taking people's church offering, by legit way.
What's the legit way that you are doing? Tell us about you. Let's get to know about your own legit way.
Oh,
Are you working, Bruno, or you're still in
yeah,
school?
I'm working.
What are you working as?
That's what it's a job.
What do you do? What do you do?
I work from home. Well,
You work from home, meaning you have some clients.
no, I work for a
You work
company.
you work remotely. You work remotely.
Yes, I work remotely.
Okay. Yeah, so what do you do now? You haven't still told us. Working remotely could be anything.
Due to the nature of the job, I can't really give the details out.
So if I say you are a fraudster now,
Are you MI5?
if I say you are a fraudster now, how will you feel?
If somebody
No,
wants to
Runo,
look at me, they
are
can.
you MI5? That you can't tell us what you do.
Can you just get off that thing? That's how people get in trouble in Nigeria.
Me, what am I doing?
No, mommy, Runo.
Mommy is not going to get in more trouble than he already is. Don't worry, ma.
You are just gisting, mommy.
We are just playing, ma. It's nothing
Anyway,
serious,
okay,
mommy.
What do you do? Hope it's not fraud though. What do you do?
You mean me?
Me?
Yeah, see, what do you do? No, not you, Danny Kids. I don't know about you. You this other guy.
Me, this other guy. Runo, I'm good enough to be your dad. You don't get sense.
You try.
Make una leave Runo now. Ogene Runo. Ogene, make no. Hey guys, we are all friendly people here. No attack Ogene Runo.
We are all just talking. We are just.
No attack Ogene Runo.
No, please, you people should leave Runo, I beg.
Ogene Runo.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything wrong. He was curious. He was asking questions, which is okay.
Yeah, so what do you do then? You've asked me.
Bruno, I'm not going to tell you Scooby-Doo. Don't worry about it.
Simply Vic. Tell him. It's not fair. He has told you what he does.
Hope is legit. Bruno,
Yeah.
if you want me to pay for your next degree, come and ask me. I'll sponsor it.
No, I know they take money where I don't know where they come from.
Okay, you never ready. Okay, come on.
You try.
Don't worry, Mom's going to take care of you. Don't worry. We'll have this conversation when you're 40. Okay? We'll have this conversation when you're 40.
So anyway, Ogene Runo, thank you for coming. God bless you. Simply Vic, Ronke, thank you all so much. Mommy Ogene Runo, thank you so much for allowing Runo to join our live. We are sorry he's going to come back to his chores now.
Me, I like drama now.
I'll set up your people in the
will not trend in Nigeria.
What is
He is going to trend though. He's on Insta blog already.
Bruno, give Mom back her phone.
All right, guys, lovely hanging out with you. I really did enjoy myself. Take care and God bless. And remember, nobody is guilty. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Let's always respect that.
Smoke not they come where fire not day.
You when they work for house now, if I tell you say that Yahoo you they do, how you want to defend yourself? If I say Ogene Runo, the Yahoo boy, talking to his clients, and they say that Yahoo people they wear hood.
And then you walk
They don't arrest me by now.
Now that's the same reason why they don't arrest PT too now.
Bruno, I work remotely too. You can say that Yahoo they do have it.
No, you work remote. Okay, you said it. We do the same, but just with the nature of my job, I can't say it.
Why, Runo?
What's your job? Is it from Hellfire? What are you talking about? I can't say.
Now you know for that one though.
What job are you? That's what I asked you. Is it MI5 or MI6 that you can? Are you a spy?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think the gentleman we have here, Ogene Runo, is a Russian spy working in the UK.
You know,
He's working for Vladimir.
God forbid.
Double 09.
You can't they run, they hide. Whoa.
No,
MI15 go soon come knock your house now. Say, we're looking for Ganaruno.
Arsenal just called Gary. I beg, I'm happy right now. Up Gunners!
All right, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. See you all later. Take care and God bless you.
bless you.
Bye.